Okay, welcome to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com. We are out from beyond the bar tonight, guys, because we have a special extra segments on tonight.
We're nasty sized.
We're getting nasty. We're going to get nasty.
We are nasty sized.
The Nasty Boys will be on later. You can see there will be a Nasty Boys segment for the show. This will be our regular weekly show, or our weekly broadcast, which everyone seems to enjoy the new site and getting a lot of positive feedback.
Tremendous site, Jimmy.
Yeah, we were having a good time with it. Get a lot of information there. We use it ourselves. You know, I'm not so sure if Dominic even watches the show anymore.
Oh, I had it on the other day.
Listen, if you don't want to watch the show,
pinging your computer.
just go on there and you can click to that daily news and you can go all around.
Oh, you can go all over the
awesome.
place.
It's absolutely awesome.
And if you can't see it on your phone yet, we haven't got the app yet, go to YouTube and go to Jim's Casey's videos and you'll see all the bar. Just type in Barroom Blitz. They'll all pop up. But you can get the latest ones and stuff like that.
We're working on the Facebook too, so we're
gonna
Facebook.
Yeah,
it's up and going, but we're gonna get it.
We will have it all soon enough.
Twitter as well.
We're moving up.
But let me tell you, it was a disappointing day in Philadelphia yesterday in sports.
Now hold on,
brutal.
1-1. All right, now hold on. We
What's
lost. They left.
I'm just saying, for a day, it's Monday
Yeah.
night, or Monday night hangover. The only thing that's sour in your mouth is the loss that we had last night. Especially, we'll talk Phillies right off the bat.
Let's
We're
go.
up 4-0. I think this
done.
game is cruise control. It's all. Why even worry? They get Carpenter out, then Lee falls apart.
We were just attacking Carpenter too. It looked so good right away. It was like, this guy don't stand a chance. Bring anyone they have.
Yeah.
And then what do we have? One hit after he came out the rest of the game. That's it.
They fell asleep.
Let off the pedal.
Man,
We let off the pedal, baby.
Do you think they just figured they won? And they just didn't care?
Urgency didn't look there, and they thought, we always come back.
Right.
It was
come back.
That
We'll
was
always come back.
That
and
was what was
guess
so
what? They
killing.
did
Like
come
the
back.
Eagles were up at halftime. Phillies were up 4-0, and they both lost.
Right.
It was
Well,
just
we
like,
come off a big win on Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, on Saturday.
Dominating win.
Dominating
win.
Because they thought they had us. They thought they got the holiday. The first inning, got their 3 runs, and then the big boy steps up. Shows them how it's done.
That was awesome.
the big
aren't you
piece, baby.
surprised that Lee didn't shut him out? I mean,
Yeah, kind of.
Dude,
Hey,
Lee
but
was
you don't
in
know the weather
trouble.
was bad. You got to factor in something. And Lee lost his last 3 playoff games. Is that a worry for you?
Yeah, he doesn't have a good playoff
Right.
record, but he was. Every inning there was trouble with him.
the first two. I
Every
mean, he starts
inning.
off with a triple,
Yeah.
and then
Every
he got
inning.
out of it, and then he starts off with a double, and then gets out of it, and then
It was
It's
bound
just-
to catch up with him.
The
It
ball
did.
flew for the Cardinals. For the Phillies, it looked like they were hits, but they were line drives.
They were line
down.
drives right to everybody.
Yeah,
They didn't-
nothing fell down.
Yes.
Victorino finally had one that hit the ground. I was happy.
I know.
That was in I don't know what inning.
How about that
Right.
strike zone? Oh man! And then
Stop.
the
Stop
announcers,
the strike zone bullshit.
the announcers will go just literally
Up.
eating LaRussa.
Can I have
oh
a pen?
My God.
That's my beef. Strike zone. Thank you. Right there.
The strike zone was terrible for both sides, but there's no that umpire shouldn't even be in the stadium watching the game, let alone umpiring it. Please, that was one of the worst strike zones I've seen in a long time.
You know why?
Please.
Why are you saying that? Because they have that little
Whoa.
stupid square
No,
that really
first of all,
isn't true.
that square is
The
ridiculous.
square
It's
is not
ridiculous.
true.
Yeah,
It's
let's
ridiculous.
get that off the TV.
It's ridiculous.
First of
the
all,
causes
the
the problem.
outside pitch was just horrendous. All the batters were looking at him after they called strike threes. They're like, really?
first of
Serious?
all, it makes the umpires look horrible.
It does.
Exactly.
And they
I'll get
can't
rid of
like
it.
that at all. I mean, I don't.
Can I have the pen? That's another beef.
Wow, we're filling it up. You'd be like Claire Peller after the game.
What do you call that thing? The ugly
Fox
square.
box or
Ugly
the-
Fox box.
Well, that's what they call it on Fox. I don't know if they call it on
Well, do you remember
Tracker or
LaRussa?
something.
I think I see girls dance at the Fox box one time.
Do you remember LaRussa complaining about it though? Now
Oh,
that has to get back to the umpires. Do you think that affects
And
the
again,
game?
another beef.
no, but he complained right to the umpire.
Yeah. Well, do you think that what he said on TV, bashing the umpires, do you think that affects because? I was listening to Darren Dalton, and he said, "Yeah, that does play a factor in some games."
Does it get that?
And that's
I
a
mean,
major league catch.
Another factor last night is maybe that 8:30 start, late, cold. The weather has changed.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But we go in tomorrow, 5 o'clock start, St. Louis day game. Mr. Hamels doesn't like day games, but I think
Well,
Mr.
it's
Hamels
it's
is.
a
o'clock.
day to a night game.
Yeah,
so,
Mr. Hamels
well,
is your stopgap, though.
We're
I
open.
think he likes that, though.
I think he's
You
looking,
know.
he likes it.
He'll
Lee
like
went
the
down. He
pounded-
goes, you know what? I was here before you. You
Yeah,
punks.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show
Remember,
you.
here, this is what I got.
Little
You
MV
guys ain't got
and
one.
I got MVP too, right?
Now,
Yeah,
now I
World
posed
Series
this at
MVP.
work today. If, and I don't think Hamels is going to lose, but if Hamels loses, Who starts the next game?
Oswald, no doubt.
No doubt.
That's why you bought him.
Yeah, because
You seen what
No
3
doubt.
days did for Carpenter?
Yeah, but
I don't.
Holiday's done it
well, you
before,
got
though.
Holiday for Game 5.
Exactly.
That's what you
Exactly.
want.
Yeah,
Game,
but if you don't get to Game 5, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
we're not
That's
gonna.
true.
We don't. We
No,
can
no.
get over
I'm
in
just throwing it out
It's
there.
over
Negative
in
Nelly,
4,
negative
Dom.
Nelly.
I had us win in 3, so
Negative Nelly.
that's what I'm playing. I'm just playing the negative Nelly, see what people think. Because I mean, some people might throw the dock out. I mean,
But
Yeah,
I want to
just
bring
curious.
a point up. What you said about Cliff Lee being late. Cliff Lee, I don't know. Like all of a sudden, he has 2 pitches, 3 pitches. I don't know if he had any pitches at him. You know what I mean?
I thought his fastball seemed a little slow. I mean, it was
Yeah.
at 91. I don't know what his top end
Something was
fastball,
off.
but
Something was
it
off.
looked like he's throwing fastballs at 91 most of
Right.
the night.
He didn't have.
He didn't
a
look
good
like his
outing.
normal fast-paced game.
Yeah,
though. Like,
exactly. That's
he
what I was
looked like he
saying.
was taking his time too
Yep.
much. He
And
wasn't.
that game was 5-4. It could have been 10-5.
Yeah.
10-4.
Yeah,
Easy.
we got a couple.
Easy.
I bet you if the weather wasn't cold, J-Roll would have had 2 home runs, though. He had 2 bounce off that
Oh,
fence
man.
there.
God, we had another guy too that hit the fence. Who was that? Was that Ibanez or something? There was another
Ah.
fence guy on the other side. I don't know.
Poor Victorino misses that one.
Yeah.
He just twisted the wrong way then
Oh,
too.
he almost had it.
Yeah.
That would have been a
That's a
huge
tough-
catch.
That's a tough spot in that ballpark to go for a ball because it gets
He almost. He just went a
Yeah.
little the wrong way.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think? What do you see for the rest of the series? Phillies in 4. Phillies in 5.
I-
Phillies
not-
win. I don't care how many.
Yeah.
I really don't want a game
I don't
5
want Game
on.
5.
I don't want a game 5 on a Friday night.
I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
love for them to close it out in St. Louis.
Yes.
Howard hits well in St. Louis.
Yes.
You
Right.
got Hamels coming up. Just get it done, because then that'll set up Doc for the next series.
All right, so let's go. We got Garcia, this Jaime. I don't know.
Jaime
It's
Garcia.
Jamie, but it's not Jaime. It's Jaime. I don't know what the
He
shit
kills
is.
the Phillies too.
He's a lefty.
Yeah, he kills us.
All right, I wanted that win.
Yeah.
We gonna play Mayberry and left?
I thought
I-
we talked about it.
I would.
I
Yeah.
give him a shot.
Yeah, I mean,
I love
Mayberry hits
Ibanez, but I
Ibanez,
would.
yeah.
Let the man come in. Let him see what he can
Abanya's
do.
been hitting well too. I mean, he hasn't even. It's not like he hasn't showed up. So it is
Well,
kind
that
of a
new
hard
lineup's
decision.
working. Well, I saw a stat the other day. Charlie Manuel has 105 different lineups this year. 105.
It's true. It's the first time they're together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And Edwin Perez on whatever channel on the 97.5 said that Phillies haven't been good all year, not organized, haven't had the same lineup. Yeah, how many wins did they have, for Christ's sake?
Yeah.
yeah.
102.
Well, could you?
So
have-
let's say
leading.
Tuesday, right? The Perez. I mean, Jaime Garcia looks like tough, a lefty, but then we got a righty Jackson there, right?
Yeah.
I think we should hit him, and then we're gonna go with Carpenter again, right?
Right.
Yep.
That's what they're doing.
Yep.
And they scared him away in second inning. So
Mhm.
Right.
things I think would go on the Philly side. No.
Oh, I don't see how they
I
can't
think-
lose. Honestly.
I don't see it. I think.
I think
I mean, last night we didn't get the hits. The day before the bats were coming, and the worst
thank
fear in the whole major leagues is the Phillies bats start coming alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Utley was 3 for 5. He was 0 for 1 last night, but he got on base a lot. And he's a guy. He'll work a count.
yeah,
He'll
good
get-
at bats.
he-
Exactly.
Great at bats. He'll
bats.
take the ball, and he got the hit and just to get on, get it started.
Exactly.
He even took a great slide to knock out the second baseman and stop the double play.
Yeah, but that second base was hanging around too much there.
Well, you
gotta
gotta take
get
him
away.
out, though.
You gotta
He's
get
getting-
away. You can't hang around.
It's still
All right.
it's still a good baseball player.
On that note, let's not hang around. We'll be right back with some more Barber and Blitz.
Dot.
Calm.
Cheeks,
Where the hell's Nasty Nate?
run over there and just hit